Welcome to our new video on real numbers. In previous video we learned that which are the basic number systems and how they are classified. In this video we will look further on how we can do mathematical operations like addition or subtraction on numbers. Let's start. In this video we are going to cover complete concept of addition and subtraction. We will also look at how negative and negative becomes positive. We will not suggest you to memorize because in this video we will tell you all logics behind over topics. Before diving into our today's topic, we should understand concept of positions of digits in number. Digit, let's get it through an example. Let you have a number, suppose 24. In 24 there are two digits, 2 and 4. Similarly, there are three digits in number 100, 1 and 2 times 0. If we look at any number, the last one digit at rightmost side is called units. The next most number left side of unit is tens. Similarly, if you go one more digit left side, then it comes as hundreds. Addition of single digit number is not much difficult. It is just simple process to add, and we can do it easily by some physical objects. We can also calculate it geometrically. For example, we have to add 4 in 5, then we will draw 4 lines, then draw 5 more lines and count it after combining it. It comes out as 9. That means if we add 5 into 4, then answer will be 9. Some people also calculate small number additions with their fingertips. If you also want to do like that, then first you have to know that at which place which number will be considered. The positioning is given in the image here. If we want to add 5 into 4, then counting after 4 we will move to 5 upcoming fingertips as 5, 6, 7, 8 and finally 9. So, again the answer is 9. It is just an example of adding number physically. As you all know about number line now, I can also explain by that number line is just a directional way to represent numbers. Here positive sign represents right direction and negative sign represent left direction. Addition is simply moving towards right in number line. Let me show you how again by number line method how you can get 4 plus 5 equals to 9. Starting from 4, we will move further to 5 steps in our number line. First step takes us to 5, next one step to 6, then 7 and 8 and finally fifth step at 9. It also gives 9 as answer, and it is also an example of physical addition. We can apply this method to any numbers, but it does not make sense for large numbers. We can't draw number line representing large numbers in a single page. I have shown you this method for just to give you an idea that this is also another way of doing addition, and it is also very logical way. For large numbers addition, we are using another method. Addition of two-digit numbers. In this type of numbers, we simply add numbers by their respective place. First, we begin with units place at them. If addition of units place number is also a two-digit number, then we write its units place digit below as shown, and then write its tens place digit above as shown. We repeat this for next positions. An example is shown here, in which we have added 38 into 29. First, we have done addition of units place 9 plus 8 is equal to 17, then written 7 below and forwarded 1 above at tens place. Then, we have done tens place addition to plus 3 equals to 5 and added that 1 into it and got 6. So, after doing this, our final conclusion is 29 plus 38 equals to 67. The logic behind it is shown here. You can see how we have divided these numbers into some groups to make our calculation easier. We don't divide numbers into groups, but by using the method of previous slide we use this grouping shortly. Another example of this type of addition is given. Similarly, you can do with 3-digit or more digit numbers. An example of 3-digit number addition is shown below. Now, we are arrived at properties of addition. There are 3 properties of addition. 1 commutative, 2nd associative, and 3rd identity. Commutative property of addition tells us that the order of the numbers to be added is not important. We can get 7 as an answer with both 3 plus 4 and 4 plus 3. Associative property of addition tells us that if we have to add 3 numbers, then we can add any of 2 first and remaining after. An example is shown here. Identity property OD addition tells us that if we add 0 to any number, then the answer will be that number itself. Its logic is just simple that 0 describes nothingness, so it doesn't contribute in addition. An example is shown here. Finally, we have completed our half part and we are going to start subtraction now. We begin with single-digit number. Subtraction is process to remove. It is just reverse or inverse process of addition. Let's see how 9 minus 4 comes as 5. Suppose you have 9 apples and you ate 4 of them, then how much will remain now? Yes, your answer is correct, it's 5. If you want to subtract a number from a given number, then you should count for a number which can be added to that number to gain given number back. For example, if we subtract 3 from 8, then answer will be 5, but it is also stated as 3 plus 5 equals to 8. You can also use fingertip method here. Now, let's understand subtraction with help of number line. In addition, we was moving towards right direction, but as I said, subtraction is reverse process of addition, so we will move in left direction in subtraction. An example of subtraction with number line is shown here. Subtraction of 2 or more digit number is not a big deal until you have to subtract small number from big one. It is done by same method of addition. But there comes twist if you have to subtract big from small. That is, you have 2 apples but your friend will take 5 apples from you. How you will give that remaining 3 apples? It will show a negative number. In these types of cases, we take difference of numbers and put a negative sign before our answer. The logic behind this is shown. You can see 2 groups of equations here and also a method that shows same thing with multiplication. Using multiplication is easier, but you will learn about multiplication in our upcoming video, so till then you can avoid it if you don't know multiplication. An example with 3-digit subtraction is shown here. Subtraction does not have any of property like addition. It is non-commutative, non-associative, and don't have identity property. Some examples regarding these are shown below. Now, we are moving towards a topic in which many students just memorize things mixing with signs. But we are going to understand its logic also. I will also tell how other memorize it. Think before memorizing, first try to understand. Suppose you have to find minus 2 minus 8 equals what? How you will handle this? I will explain this by method of number line. As I said above, number line is directional representation of numbers. First, we stand at minus 2, another minus sign indicates to go towards left direction, but minus 8 tells us to go 8 steps in backward direction from left side. So, we moved accordingly and got, and as 6, which is a non-negative number. Now, we move towards that mixing with signs topic which most of people had memorized. We will also look towards logic. Our first number is positive, so we will start from positive area. Plus sign indicates to move towards right, and positive number tells us to move in forward direction. In next one, our first number is negative, so we will start from a negative number, and plus sign between them indicates to move towards right, and positive number tells us to go forward. Similarly, you can check for remaining possibilities with some examples. If you want to use properties in a problem which contains different signs, then you have to use it with sign. An example is shown here. Note, if a number does not have any sign, then it is treated as positive. Any number which gives answer 0 with the addition of given number, then that number is called additive inverse of given number. As we discussed, subtraction and addition both are inverse process of each other. We just put opposite sign in given number to get its additive inverse number. For example, 5 is additive inverse of -5, and similarly -5 is additive inverse of 5. Let's have some questions. First try by yourself and then check for answer, and if it is incorrect, then go for solution. You can pause video and try question in that time. Here is the solution of our first question. It was little more calculative, but it can be done by you. Here is the solution of our second question. It was easy if you have done it similar to me. Here is the solution of our third question. It was really little harder if you are doing this first time. You have to make it simple by opening brackets and simplifying signs. Thank you for watching this wonderful session. In our next video we will discuss on some other mathematical operations.